Thursday Night Live. Hope you can all hear me. I think you can. Sounds like you can. I guess you can. Okay. So, welcome to the live Thursday nights, the one and only Capital Advantage Tutoring's live Q&A. It's chaos for an hour. We don't know where we're going. We have no idea what's going to happen, but we know that some people take tests today, so we want to see what happened to them. Okay. So, let's get on it, babies. Let's go on. Hold on, let me turn the volume down. Okay, we're all doing well. Happy Thursday. Okay, so a few things. A lot of free resources out there, right? You got Brandon Rith over at Basic Wisdom. You have who else do we have? We have oh my God, past masters. Brian Lee, Young OG. Okay, we have Brian Lee. He has stuff. We got Notman's putting out stuff all the time. They keep putting out new stuff, and they have we don't know. Glady Parazza, how are you? Okay. So Glady Parazza, I think it's 98. Is that when you were born? God, it's so young. Okay. If you need help with the SIE exam, the Series 7 exam, the Series 63 exam, the 65, the 6, the 24, the 79, and the 63, I'm here to help you. Ivy, how are you? Aiden, what's up, my man? How are you? Hope you got some sleep. Did you take the test today? I know you took off early. I don't know if you took the test early. A couple of people took it over the last couple of days, so hopefully we're going to get Darrow, how are you doing, my man? I think we got some news. How we doing? And I think we took the test today. You're one of the people I know took the test, so how'd we do? Ooh, Sarah taking it. Moist Cow, how are you? Okay. Aiden, you're taking it the 23rd. Boom. Okay. The 66. Got it. The 20th at the end of the month. I'm here. I'm with you. So, while we're waiting for some people to, boom, there we go. It's boom. See, I'm seeing it here first. Boom. I keep saying boom. Daryl, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you. See you on here a bunch of times. Two down to go. Two down, one to go, right? You're all done. You have one left, right? What are you thinking? The 63 or 66? So Mike V taking the 66. We got Aiden taking the 66. It's funny. I see a lot of patterns, right? So it's not always this way, but a lot of times during the summer, I have a lot of SIE, and then the 7, and then usually like winter, spring, I'm getting a lot of 66s. Okay. Oh, that's right. You nailed the SIE. That's what you got done. Now we're going on to the 7. Boom. Cammy taking the 66. I know I saw you. I saw you on TikTok. I saw that you passed. And guys, that's another thing. So if you want to check me out on other stuff, I do other stuff. Some of it, all that stuff I do. I have Series 7 Whisperer on Instagram. Check that out. I have Ginger printed. Michelle, I don't know what I know. Ooh, so boom, I love it. Okay. Does Ginger printed that they only do that to redheads, maybe? Okay. So now, that's awesome. They again fingerprint, so you can take that soon. On TikTok, I'm under Series 7 Blue Collar Finance. And don't forget to join the Facebook group, okay? That Facebook group is awesome. It's FINRA exam prep, and then we have Series 65, 66 exam prep. Okay. Couple more things. If you want to join my memberships, you can check out. I usually attach the video to this. There are memberships that we meet. There are membership levels where we meet every Sunday. I have a membership one where I do the options every Sunday. So if you do the options class, you get this options videos and you get the membership, the Sunday night membership classes. Okay. Now I'm going to put a link up. I'm going to put a video up soon because Amy just sent me something that I thought was really cool, that anyone taking the CFP can get a scholarship. So we're going to work on that stuff. Okay. So let me get into this. What else? Oh, so tutoring. I'm actually obviously here to help you. Really am. Second, if I'm too expensive, I knew that. Yeah, I'm all good. I knew what it was. I just think it's funny. So, oh, Valerie, you're in good shape. I'm going to get to all that. If you want tutoring and I'm too expensive, and he's really good with the 65, 66, you got Michael Weiss over at Series 7 Exam Tutor.com. He's really good with the 65, 66. He has a CFA and all that, and he has experience in the business. Like Michael and I have been in the business. I've been in the business in '89. Okay. I worked in the stock exchange for many, many, many years. And then I worked at a hedge fund before that. And then I ran the prop trading firm with 350 active traders. That was a lot of fun. And then I ran compliance for a little small firm up until about 2 months ago and decided I'm going to do more on this. So I have a couple of people wanting me to do this to be compliance officer for them, but I kind of like not working. Okay. Secondly, Look at the link going across the bottom, the FinPro Coalition. I'm telling you right now, they are okay, Sarah, we can work on that a little bit. They're not that bad. So this FinProCoalition.com, it's totally free. Become a member. It is, and actually I have one girl on TikTok was having trouble with her what do you know with she was fired or terminated, right? Not fired, terminated from a firm for doing something. She was trying to help her mom out or something like that. Nothing bad. It was just some stupid thing. And she reached out to me and said, what do I do? I hooked her up. I gave her some advice. And then I started the coalition. And the lawyers, they didn't give free advice. They gave her some idea of what to do. We're not giving out free stuff. We're doing a lot of things that are going to help the individuals. It's a coalition that is not there for the firms. It's for the individuals. So feel free to join. It's a great thing. Okay. Now, Jane Doe has hit me with all the questions. Okay. So let me get on this a little bit. Here we go. Do I sound different? I don't know if I sound different. Okay. Because I used a different microphone this time. I hope it works. Okay. Okay, Sarah, you're going to nail it. Sarah, you're going to knock. Christy, how are you? You're going to nail this thing on Sunday, Sarah. I know you will. Make sure you take the weekend off. Don't take any tests on Sunday. Sunday is about adding knowledge, watching videos, reading customer accounts. Guys, don't forget, everyone, I love that you guys talk to each other. Everyone, anyone who's taking the Series 7, make sure you read customer accounts or opening accounts or brokerage accounts right, like either the morning of or the night before. It's low-hanging fruit and it's easy stuff. Okay, let's get on this. Okay. Mike V, how are you doing? Daryl, I am ecstatic that you beat this thing. I'm so happy. I watch you going along. I've seen you in the Facebook groups, talking to people. I love it. That's awesome. Been on here and other places. That's awesome. Okay. So Cammie, I know you passed the 7. Now you're on to the 66. I'm so happy for you. It's awesome. Okay. Okay. Don't pray. Remember, so you've done the STC, you've done Achievable, you've done everything. If you're scoring in the good place, you're good. Okay. Boom. Okay. Understand, in reality, X dates for mutual funds are whenever the board of directors decides. Board of trustees, whatever the hell you want to. I'm going to go with board. The board, I'll say that. They decide when the X date is. Okay. So the mutual funds can make X dates kind of whenever they want. Normally it's different. It's the day after. But in reality, mutual funds can make their own shit. Okay. Okay. You're right there, Lisa. If you're taking the SIE, when are you supposed to take it, Lisa? When are you scheduled to take it? So boom, Sarah, you're going to be in good shape. Okay, Facebook user for the Series 7 retake. Figure if you just failed it, you got to wait 30 days. But if you can study all day, 3 weeks. If you can't study all day, maybe push it up to 4 or 5 weeks. That's about it. Not more than that. Okay. And we got Michelle getting ginger printed, whatever that is. Kidding. Okay. Boom, Franny, you're going to nail it. Oh, hold on. Wait. Lori, I like it. We're getting it. Okay. Oh, got it, Lisa. Yeah. So take it on the 6th. You're going to be fine. Okay. God. Oh, go. That's fine. You know what? In reality, if you want to add an extra week, that's never a problem. I mean, if you take it on the 6th, it's fine. Okay. Now, Lori, that's awesome. How do you feel? No, you're taking tests. 5 weeks for the SAE, figure 5 weeks for the 7 too. That's about right. But you might do less if you can do more studying because you've already launched into it with the SIE. Okay. That's awesome. So how do you feel? Remember, no testing the day before. Take tests up until the 2 days before, and then just add knowledge the day before. And guys, make sure you read customer accounts right before, and make sure you get sleep. If you guys are taking it anytime after tomorrow. By the way, anyone taking the 7 tomorrow or the 66 tomorrow, what do I say? Get the F off my live. Go get some sleep. I'm happy to have you here, but get off my live. Go back to sleep. Now, get on. So just start getting in a sleep pattern now. Go to bed early. I'd rather you wake up early and study than go to sleep, then cram at night. Okay. On Franny, you're gonna nail this. Okay. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Where are you scoring? That's the thing. Where are you scoring on your exams? Okay. Look at Mike V coming in with an answer. I wonder if it's going to be right. Okay. Oscar, just read the book. First thing you do is just take a couple of days off. You did, I hope. Now, just read the book first. Get through the whole book one full time. Do that for me. Get through the book. Don't take quizzes. Don't write notes. Just get through it one time. Then go back and start doing chapter quizzes. And anything you score under 75 on, go reread the chapter or watch a video. That's the easiest way to get on this. Okay. Okay. Low 60s, high 60s. So I always ask Sarah, so Sarah, low 60s, high 60s, and the stuff you're getting wrong, is it that you don't know or you just misread the question? So guys, anyone taking the SIE exam, the Series 7 exam, the Series 63, 65, 66, remember asking questions on all of these exams. So don't worry about it. I'll get to yours. The other rule is once you ask a question, don't do another one until I get through yours. Boom. Okay. Franny. Okay. 50s on what? Okay. 2 weeks would definitely help you tell. Franny, 50s is, I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. 50s is tough for the SIE. Also depends. If it's like past perfect, not as big a deal. If it's Kaplan, not as big a deal. But you got to maybe go back into reading and watching videos, okay? And again, if it's the math stuff that hurts you, don't worry about it, okay? Yeah, but the problem is those option questions are options and margin. Don't worry about it. Option questions don't. Okay, you're right there. Yeah, Lisa, you're probably in the right range. You could probably take it at the end of the month. Okay. Let me go. Let me get on this. Okay. Right there, you're taking soon, but you're not going to be much higher than that. Guys, remember something. Kaplan's difficult enough that if you're in the mid 70s, you're probably okay. Okay. No. You're actually in good shape. Anyone scoring in the high 60s, you're right there. If you're in the mid 70s on Kaplan, you're fine. SDC, you probably want to be solidly into the 70s, but Kaplan, you definitely want it's high 60s, low 70s. You're right in range. Okay. Okay. You're in good range, Valerie. I think you're right there. If you want to take it in a week or two, you're probably good. Okay. So don't sweat the math. It's not that big. A girl took the 7 today, and she said there was literally no math. And if you're taking the SIE, there's going to be less. Maybe a couple stock splits, maybe a current yield, something like that, but nothing crazy. Okay. So Sarah, I'll try to see if I come up a little bit. Remember though, the vendors ask really, really, really confusing spread and straddle questions. Okay. If you want to be in the mid 70s, if you want to be Lisa, what are we taking? The 7? I forgot. Are you taking the 7 or the Let me catch up to you. Let me catch up. Okay. I have a video on that. So remember one thing, equity index annuities. Okay. While I'm doing that, I'm going to look it up. Equity index annuities. Okay. Past perfect's fucking tough, man. Past perfect. If you're getting more than a 2. Okay. No, they really go way too deep on this shit. Okay. They go way too deep past perfect. Okay. Perry, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. But why are you on here? Go get some sleep. I'm telling you, maybe I can give you him up, but read customer accounts right now. Okay. Boom. Read customer accounts. You got to get on there. Okay. Now, that's the most important thing to do is read customer accounts. Where are we? What are we doing? What am I looking for? Okay. I'm looking for. Boom. Listen, guys, ask Daryl. He just took it. If anyone has any questions on the SIE, reach out. Just put it in here or do it on the Facebook group. There we go. Aiden, I'm going to throw this in there. It's a short video. It's like 6 minutes long. Big thing is, of course, it's having a connection issue. It's having a connection issue. I think we're back. Okay. Okay, I think we're back up and running. Okay, boom. So that's the thing I just sent. I think I can send it again. Let's see. That's the equity index annuity. I think it did go through. Okay. Sarah, you want to be in the mid 70s? You want to see? Yes, I can explain FIFO. Let me get on that. I'll definitely explain that. Okay. I want to catch up to where I was. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jane Doe asked a question. Let me get to Jane's question. Was that really that long ago? Where's Jane Doe's question? 100%. No one ever feels great for the test. I'm telling you right now. No one ever feels really great. Maybe she asked it right up. Maybe she asked it right in the beginning. I know Jane asked a question. There you go, Tracy. It's awesome. You should teach it. Go give Aiden some pointers. Okay. Sarah, I'll work on the spreads and stuff. There we go. Red Jones, a convertible bond that converts into 20 shares of common. So they did the ratio for you, which is awesome. The current market value of the bond was 118.5 at the close on Friday, April 30th, 18.5 on April 1st, April Fool's Day. 30-day calls announced before the opening. Who cares? Price of 102. The stock is trading at 57.75. What should Jerry do? I don't have a calculator. So did you multiply? I don't have my calculator. Maybe I can do it. You're going to multiply 20 times 57.5. 20 times 57.75. That gives you 1155. So the choice is either, so if you're going to do 20 times 57.75, so the question is 118 is 1180.5, okay? And then we do this, okay? Now, once they, and they're going to call it at 102. So here's the thing. This is where they fucking try to trick you, okay? Because technically you say, okay, I'll sell it at 118.5, 118.5, because that's going to be more than 1155. But they probably say once you announce the call, the bond is going to trade down to 102, so you're better off converting. So you're better off converting and getting it at 1155. So it should be convert the bond into the stock. That should be the better price. That's probably a past perfect or cap on question where they go a little deeper than you need to. So if they don't say that it drops down to 102, then obviously selling the stock in the market at 118 is the better one. But since it's they probably are saying, since it's a 30-day call, they're probably saying, oh, it's going to drop to 102. Remember, if a bond's trading at 1180 and then they announce a 102 call in 30 days, there's no way that the stock wouldn't be trading at that price. Hold on. I was waiting for this all day. Lisa, one of my favorite students, got through the options. How were the options, Lisa? Nailed it. She was very nervous. She was even on in the practice exams, in our study group, our 7 study group. She made some little dumb mistakes, but she was like more nervous and not paying attention. And then she nailed the test. That's all that freaking matters. That's all that matters. Okay. Probably not Simple Mama. Maybe more on the 6, I think, or the 66. Okay. Awesome. So the options are easy for you? Okay. So Jane, does that help what I was saying? It should be convert because you get 115.5 kind of thing. Okay. Yes, that's the problem. Right, Mike. If the price of the bond would probably drop to 102 by that time once they announce the call. So it has to be probably the convert. Okay. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, you can throw it in here. So yeah, 60s on STC. You're right there. Just keep working. Go over the stuff you don't know. The options, again, the options on the STC will pull your scores down. Wow, that's interesting. More on variable annuities. Everyone gets such a different test. That's why I don't worry about everyone telling me what they saw on the exam anymore, because it's just like, it doesn't matter. You can get an idea, but unless you're getting the exact question, you know what you're supposed to study. But I'm so happy. So Lisa, how did you feel when you took it, right? How did you feel? Hope you're going to come on the Sunday night class and let's say goodbye to everyone and let everyone know, okay? I'm so happy for you. I really am. You don't know, I was waiting all day for that post on Facebook. So she was she posted on the Facebook group that she passed. It's a great group, super supportive. And then those study groups I love. I'm going to miss you. Hopefully you'll be on the 65, 66 one that starts at 6 p.m. Okay. But you can save money and downgrade and get off the $50 one, right? You can leave the options class. Okay. Yeah, everyone feels like they're going to fail when they hit that button, right? Some people don't, but a lot of people feel like they're going to fail when they hit the button. Okay. Oh, I get it. So if you take it at the end, then you have one more shot, Lisa, right? Okay. Focus on this. Focus. If you're taking it soon, you got to focus on everything, but you got to make sure that you own investment risks. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to see what I can do. Okay. Let me try to get on there. Okay. Because I realize whenever I come off this, it like shuts down sort of thing. So, funny, Young, you let the time run out. I 100%. Okay. Boom. I got it. So Lisa, you can downgrade to the cheaper one if you want. Look, I'd love to keep taking your money, but you can downgrade to the serious study room only, or you can do what Rainier's doing and just join for the fun of it. Okay. I'm telling you, when people take the test, they definitely feel panicky, right? So you feel like you're failing. Lisa, you will get this done. I promise you. The Elisa who just passed, yes, you always feel like you're failing. Okay. Okay, but you're not taking it next week. You did push it off. You have 2 weeks. Boom. Okay. You maybe get Queen of Trades. Congratulations. You're going to take it tomorrow. I love it. I am already feeling the love that you're going to pass this thing tomorrow. Absolutely. Okay. You're going to nail this thing. But why are you on here? If it's in the afternoon, it's fine. But if it's nighttime, if the test in the morning, I'd love the views, but get off and get some sleep. Get some sleep. Okay. Yeah, start working on the wrong stuff. So Taylor, keep going after the wrong stuff. Okay. Go ahead, Mike. Tell me what it is. Options and margin, just don't know and have. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do as much options as I can, but they're not that hard on the real exam. That's the thing. Jeremy, you're in good shape. You're in great shape. If you're getting 70s in the Kaplan, mid 60s is tough. Okay. Stevie B, you're in good shape. Okay. Okay. They can be if it's 10 years before. Oh, no. Yeah. No, it says that they wrote it wrong. John's not an investment advisor on this test. Because look, here's what it is. Let me, Mike, I'll explain why the books do that. Okay. So, no, don't sweat it. Kaplan's a hard Kaplan, your score will always be lower. Keep rereading. Boom. Okay. Your Kaplan scores will always be lower than your exam, usually. Okay. And Nikki, I hate Past Perfect. I really do. Until I see him at my conference, and then I'll have to be nice to him. Okay. You want to be mid 70s. If you're in mid 70s, high 70s, unachievable, you're ready. Okay. Perry, you're going to nail it. I know you are, right? Boom, boom, boom. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Okay. As long as you're not taking it tomorrow, okay, then you're going to be fine. Just keep. If you're in the 60s on Past Perfect and it's a math, go on my taking finals. I just did a Notman one last night, a Notman SIE. I have like 6 SIE videos now. I say 6 and put up the number 5. Right there, you go. Go on my thing, taking finals. Try those exams, especially the 75 question one. I promise you, the 75 question ones. Okay, the 75 question one is going to be, you're going to see it correlates very well with the SIE. Okay. Just at least the style of questions, because I know how they ask. So it's kind of where I went with it. I kind of try to mirror the style. Okay. Yeah. I'm telling you. Boom. Right. Exactly, Valerie. So that's the thing. There's not a lot of math on this. Okay. There's not a lot of math on this series 7. There's some, but not a lot. So, and even the options, yes, there's math, but it's going to be, half the option questions to be theory, not doing the math. And that, Sarah, understand that when you do the STC and Kaplan questions, you get you're going to get a lot. They're going to give you more math, less theory. Sarah, have you done my finals on my channel? Have you done the ones in the Yeah, I did. I have a whole bunch of them. There's bond math and all that stuff. Yeah, it's all in my I think I have a bond math one, and I think I have a whole playlist for bond math and stuff like that, which convertibles, accrued interest, accretion, all that shit. And I have a taxes video. What am I going to say here? So yeah, again, Sarah, have you done the questions on my taking finals? I think I take 2 or 3 series 7s, and you can do that and see how you score on those. Those will give you an idea of where you stand. Boom. Anyone wants to talk to Daryl, please ask questions away. He's the nicest guy in the world. Okay. More than enough. Okay. Okay. I'm catching up, which is good. Okay. Okay. Here's the deal on this. Okay. Here's why I'm going to tell you the whole investment advisor thing. Okay. There is a sliver of a situation where an individual could be an investment advisor. The books have to cover it, but you're not going to be tested on it. Okay. So if you run an advisor as a sole prop, you could be an investment advisor, and then you employ yourself as an IAR. That's the thing. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, sometimes, depending what test you get. So, Mike, what I'm saying is that IAs you have to go into the world thinking the firm IA is a firm, unless they say otherwise. The only way that it wouldn't be is if they specifically say it like this. But I'm telling you right now, 99.999% of the time, individuals or IARs, firms or IAs. Like I said, if there's a sliver that all the books talk about, this one time, because they have to cover everything, right? And they have to fill up pages. So there's a sliver of thing where if you're a sole prop, you technically could be an IA as an individual, or a broker dealer as an individual. I don't even worry about that shit. I'm not going to worry about it, because if it is a situation in the question, they will absolutely say it. So that's where it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's the thing, right? So again, I have somebody who just came out to me and said she wants to know what to do, but her firm won't let them use Achievable, which is crazy. But look, the other one to use is Notman, right? So look, there's some really good vendors out there. You have Notman, you have Achievable, you have Kaplan. Now, here's the thing. This is what I tell everyone. If you're paying for the material yourself, okay? Yes, Ven, exactly. Elijah, absolutely. Now, very basic stuff. Current yield, stock splits, maybe, yeah, and some basic break evens and stuff like that. So if you're going to buy Kaplan by yourself, you might as well just pay for Notman, because you get the same a lot. Not for the SIE, they have their own questions. They have like 3,000 or 4,000 questions, but they have better supplements. They have better teachers. Okay, they do a I think they do a buy every other week, where if you can go in there, like what I do here for every exam, they do something where if you're part of their I call it the Fast Pass. It's not a Fast Pass. It's called All Access. You pay a monthly fee and you have access to their on-demand classes. You have access to their review things. So it's pretty cool. And Jane Doe, I will, Becky, I will get to your question. I promise. Okay. So that's my thing on that. So Notman, if you're going to buy on your own, Notman, if you're going to buy it on your own and you like their Kaplan stuff, I would go with Notman, pay for it yourself. If you're doing that, it's a little more expensive, but you get a lot more shit with it. Okay. The only and they for the 7 and the I think for the 7 and the other things they use Kaplan questions, but for the SIE and maybe a couple other vendors, they don't use Kaplan stuff. They use their own, and they're building that up. Okay, yeah, Fidelity's Past Perfect. It's a pain. You got to do it, and they freaking track you. That's the problem, is they also track you and make sure you're following it up. So I tell everyone, if you're stuck with what do you call it, with Past Perfect, and they're tracking you, do the minimum possible. Okay. Do the minimum you could do on Past Perfect, and then do the other vendors. That's the way to go. Okay. I'm telling you, it's the best. Okay. And that's why I say I like Achievable so much for the SIE that I tell people to do it, even though I have a link in my shit. I don't even mention it. Half the people I know don't even know that I have a link. Okay. Half the people don't even know that I have a link to get to where I get a credit for it, because I don't care. I like them so much. Okay. And that's the other thing. If you go on my videos, I think the SIE video I did Notman, and then 6, if you buy the Notman, there's a 10% discount code in there. Okay. And again, for that one, I get nothing either. Okay. Yes. Hold on. I don't want to fall behind here. Hold on. Where are we? Don't sweat the seriously. If you can do convertible bonds, if you can do stock splits, basic convertibles, basic stock splits, and stock splits, basic convertible stuff, options, and current yield, you should be fine. Okay. Yeah, just do the practice finals as much as you can, and they use a different vendor. Oscar, I'll get to you. Okay. Yeah, again, like I said, you want to be in the mid-70s. Okay. Perry, I hope you're gone. I mean, if you're not, that's great. But go get some sleep, my man. Get some sleep. Okay. Nikki, we got to get that score up, right? Just keep, again, if it's Past Perfect, it's not a big deal. Okay. Exactly. Michelle, I agree. I think this is what I tell everyone. So for the SIE achievables here and everyone else is here, it's just they explain shit very simply, right? But a lot of firms don't use them. For the 7, it evens out. STC, Notman, Kaplan, Achievable, they're all kind of even. Past Perfect's a pain in the ass. You can pass with them, obviously. They just extend it. For the 79, Notman's here. Everyone else says don't even bother, okay? For the Series 79, if you have to take that, you get Notman or don't even bother trying to pass the test, okay? For the 57, it's STC, okay? For the 66, Notman, STC, Kaplan, Achievable, they're all good. Like what I do is I tell them you buy the Kaplan or buy the Notman and then buy Achievable as a supplement, because they're great. They explain shit better than everyone else. Okay. Hello, Fran. Yeah. Listen, if you're in the 50s, Franny, move the test. If you don't mind moving it, move it out. You may have to pay a fee, but it's better than waiting in 30s. Cam, how are you? How are you, my man? Okay, got past that. I agree 100%. I think it's great. Okay. Yes, and here's the thing that I'm trying to tell everyone. A lot of the options on the Series 7 is more about theory. By the way, Cam, how can I be the GOAT when you're the GOAT, right? Okay. So, how to protect a long call stroke. It's all about theory, 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 theory. Okay. So, before I move on, okay. Okay, so maybe move the test back a week and then just focus on them. Have you done my videos? The back in my SIE exam playlist, the back videos are all about they all are about oh yeah, talk to each other, okay? I think they're gonna help you. Talking to other people. Also, Oscar, if you're not in it, go join the series 60. Anyone who's taking the 65 or 66, go right now, go onto Facebook if you can and join the 65, 66 group. When I get off here, I'll let you in. It's a lot of people in there. Okay. Boom. I love it. Thank you, Cam. I mean, fully registered. It's awesome. Okay. I love it. Thank you. How do you like it there? Morgan Stanley is great. Once you're in there and you're on a team, it's a great place to work. Morgan Stanley is a solid place to work. Okay. So yeah, Franny, if you haven't done it, you go watch my videos, the back end. Okay. Yeah, that's true. 100% rating. Any of this for the 65 and 66, all the option ones are super easy. Okay. Yeah, go through my back end videos like 12, 13 through 20. They're going to help you a lot. Boom. Okay. Sarah, you want to be in the 70s to feel good. Okay. You absolutely want to be in the 70s to feel good. Okay. So now I'm finally getting to a question. Okay. Okay. FIFO. Okay. The FIFO. So now FIFO, if Michelle, hope you're still on here. So FIFO is this is what happens. So if you buy shares, okay. If you buy shares over, like say you buy 100 at 10, 100 at 12, 100 at 13, okay. I don't know that question. I'm trying to figure that out, Valerie. Hold on. So, and again, that's the vendors are screwing you up. A lot of vendors are worse. They're really complicated. So if you buy stock at 10, buy stock at 11, buy stock at 12, buy stock at 13, and then you sell the stock later at like 20, not all of it, but some of it, how do you know which ones you're selling? So you can choose share identification where you choose, oh, I'm going to sell the shares I bought at 14. I'm going to sell the shares I bought at 15, whatever. That's share identification. Okay. Now, if you don't mention a method, they do FIFO, which means they take the Amy. Thank you very much. If you do fight, if you don't mention a method, they automatically do a FIFO, which means they take the first shares you bought. The problem with that is usually they're the lowest price. So if you bought stock at 10, 11, 12, 13, and then sold it at some of it at 20, if you didn't mention a method, they're going to take the shares you bought at 10. So you're going to have to pay taxes on $10. So it's a lot, right? But as opposed to you could have just said, oh, I'm going to choose the shares I bought at 15 and then do those. Okay. That could have been, that would be better if you can choose your own shares. Okay. Let me get on here. Hold on. Okay. This is an easy question. I'll get to this, Beth. Okay. Hold on. Sharing screen. Okay. So everyone should be able to see this question. I'll give you all a second to read it when it pops up. DERF. It should be bigger. Boom. DERF has significant amount of cash on hand. The CFO has suggested to the COO that they might be wise to use some of the cash to reduce the company's outstanding debt. Literally, all of that's fluff. They're looking at this. They want to know which bond should they pay off. So you always take the highest coupon with the lowest call price, okay? The highest coupon with the lowest callable price. That's what it is. So let's look at this. So first of all, C. Yeah, Chris, not on the test. Don't worry about it. Okay. Just remember, filing by notification is when these big companies want to do it. Notice filing is the one you'll see, okay? Because filing by notification is a let's say call it notification or whatever, or filing. I forget what they call it because I don't care. They never really test on it. Okay. So you're always going to pick the one with the highest coupon, and the lowest call price. So we start at the bottom. D, it's a 5% bond, callable 104, which means I'm paying off the 5% bond, but I have to pay $1,040 per bond to pay it off. We'll see. C, no, that's not going to work. Okay. That's not going to work because C is not going to work because it's non-callable. You can't do it. And I don't like the nuances they put in here. Then you have to do B and A. You have the highest coupon, so that's A, and then it's a low. So yes, B has the lowest call price, and it's 10 million. So maybe you do that one to get rid of it. But the thing is, A is costing you more every year. Okay, that's the problem. And this is not how they're going to ask it. So A is costing. I would go with A every time, and it could be B, but you always because they're showing you tricks. Okay. Okay. Now, it easily could be B because it's callable par, but I would say A because it's going to save you the most money. It's the highest coupon. They'll probably say, oh, well, the 8 isn't high enough to cover it. And that's not how the test goes. I promise you, the test doesn't pull dick moves like this. Okay. Okay, we know to get on that. Okay. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you very much. I liked it too. Okay. Basic, if anything, very, very basic. Very, 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 very basic. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get regs. It's definitely on our regs, and that's why I tell people to read customer accounts and stuff like that. I'm telling you right now, okay. But I'm only back at this now. That's amazing how far back I was. Okay. Again, I am so happy, Lisa. You got to get some sleep and enjoy this. You earned your night off. Okay. So I put the link in there. Equity and annuities, you might get one on the 7, most likely not. It's more likely on the 6. Yeah, Robin, yes, it will stay up. It goes up. If it's not on right away, it'll be in there in the morning. Okay. You want me to just repeat everything I said? I'll rewind. Okay. I don't know how to do that. Equity and annuities will probably not be on the 7, but they could be on the 6 or the 65 or 66. Okay. No, hardly. No, move on. Don't worry about it. In the 66, they're basically not gonna do margin questions. And maybe one, but very, very basic. Okay. Okay, Jane, I answered that question. I hope I helped a little bit. That's a really ridiculous question they asked you. Boom, I love it. That's awesome. We're gonna nail it. Whenever I think of Robin, I think of the girl from When I Met Your Mother kind of thing. Okay. How to automatically make money on 3 million? I don't know. I think the options are much more simple. And yeah, everyone, make sure we know variable annuities. Make sure we know that. I have videos on that. Okay. Again, for this, you got to make sure you're focusing on everything, but definitely investment risk and definitely yes, there it is. Thank you. Okay. I couldn't think of the word. Okay. And investment risk and what the register up can and can't do. I can't wait, Lisa. It's going to be great. You think you'll be done with that in a month, and then you're done. You'll never have to see me again. How great is that? Okay. So Jane, I figured I answered that question because it's probably A because you always pick the highest coupon with the lowest call price. Okay. Queen of Trades, you're going to nail this thing. I know you will. I know you're going to nail it. Great name too. Okay. So I think we went over that one, right? We got that. Okay. I do bonds I have a bunch of videos on bonds. I don't cover everything. I just cover based on questions. So if you have specific questions, I'm happy to help. But if you're taking the SIE, just get the basics. I have a whole bunch of videos on bonds and stuff like that. My SIE exam playlist is that. Remember, this isn't a class where I cover things. It's just you come at me with questions. Like people will say, "Oh, is it are you doing SIE or 7 today?" No, I go where the people take me. It's a blind leading the blind. Okay. So here's the thing on that. So on the liability part of this, if your IAR commits fraud while they're working for you, if you're make sure you know all the risks, Robin. Make sure you know the risks and what the register up can do. Those are big. If an IAR commits fraud while working for an IA, the IA might be liable. Okay, the IA might be liable. Okay, that's okay. So remember, have you done my videos in there? So remember, covered calls are when you're buying stock. Amy, how are you? I was talking about you before. Amy. So not all the nice words. Okay. So now, a covered call. So if you buy stock and you sell a call, That's a covered call, right? And then you're doing it for income, right? So always remember, whenever you sell an option, you're doing it for income. So if you have a naked, if you sell a 50 call at 3, you have unlimited loss potential because yeah, they definitely could be. Reg T, they could be on there. Just at least high level, Jeremy. High level on the SIE. Yeah. What was I gonna say? By the way, I'm so happy for rate. Is it? I forgot. Oh God, I forgot her name already. Jesus. Okay, who passed it? Okay, Robin. But if you're good on options, you're gonna be fine. I mean, don't sweat it. It's much more about thinking stuff through. Okay. Okay. Now, again, so if you sell a Regina, thank you, Regina Lee. Okay, sorry. I hope she's not on here. I feel bad. Okay, because I talked to her on Facebook. I'm a bad memory. So. Or at least I tell my wife I have one. So now, if you sell a call, okay, yeah, SIE, don't sweat it. You're in good shape. KC, you're actually in good shape, okay? If you know the risks, don't worry about the cover calls. Just know that if you're long stock, the only options you can do are sell a call or buy a put. If they say income, sell a call. That's a covered call. If they say protection, buy a put, okay? If you're short stock, the only thing you do is buy a call for protection or sell a put for income. Those are the only choices. And I think that works. And remember, if you own stock, you're always bullish no matter what options you do. If you're short stock, you're always bearish no matter what options you do. Okay. Yeah, I do have a bunch of bond math videos. I definitely have that. Okay. I think I have a whole playlist just for bond math. Okay. I agree. And mostly, I'm not going to catch up. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Okay. No. There's hardly any options on the test. I hope I didn't make it. I'm saying if you're on options, that's one people freak about options. Okay. You mean of the options? You love those graphs. What do you mean the buy side, sell side? You mean with the options? Yeah, he's taking the thing is he's taking the SIE. I could do it. I got to bring up the whiteboard. Amy, always holding me accountable. Problem is sometimes when I sign into Zoom, it shuts my computer down. Okay. And you are talking about the options, right, Amy? Okay. No, there's not. There's not a lot of options at all. There's like 2 or 3, maybe 4 at most. But you said you're good at them. I said that's good. A lot of people are not good at them. Okay. So, okay, Valerie. So here's what happens. Okay, good. Client place a trade. Client calls a rep a week later. Realizes and see the trading. He realized you put it in the other client's account. This is what happens. You talk to the principal. They allow you to move the trade. Or they do a cancel rebill, right? So the point is you need to talk to your principal to get permission to move it to the right account. It's not an error. It's a mistake. So as long as you get permission from your principal, you take it out of the wrong account and put it in the right one, and then you're good. And then you apologize. Okay. I agree. Boom, boom, boom. I agree. Okay. Yep. Going back and just go back and forth between the two. That's a good way to do it. Okay. 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 So Amy sent me this. Let's see what you sent me. Yeah. I can do that. I got the Zoom board up. Okay. So anyone who's doing the ops, let me get the whiteboard up. Separate it so we can share. Okay. So share screen. Okay. Sharing screen. Here we go. So this is what I tell everyone. This is for hedging. For the SIE, this is all you will probably need for the option hedging stuff. But for the 7, this you should write it down. It's absolutely going to be questions on the test. So if you're long stock, make it bigger because Amy will yell at me. Oh, okay. If you're long stock, there's only 2 choices. You either sell a call for income. So either sell a call for income, okay, or you buy a put for protection. Those are the only 2 choices, okay? Those are the only 2 choices. Now, let's add another thing onto this. If you don't see these two choices, then it's not an option question. Let's put here. What also can you use to protect? You can do a sell stop. I love charts, right? Sell stop. Okay. So you can do a sell stop to protect also. And you place that below. So if you're long stock, those are your choices. Income, protection, protection. Now, here's the thing. God forbid they ask you for break even. Always remember, break even when there's stock is always stock, not strike, stock plus or minus premium. So how do we know if we add or sell? It's not about the call. If it's the same action, if it's a different action, you subtract. So a buy and a sell, you subtract. If it's the same action, you add. If it's a buy or a sell, you add stock to the premium. Okay. I have a link if you wait, I have a link in here that I can send you. Okay. Now, long stock, buy a put, that's protection. And to break even, you're going to add them. Okay. So if they're the same, you add. If they're different, you subtract. So we go on the other side. If I'm short stock, I'll make it bigger in a second. Either sell a put for income, or you buy a call for protection. Okay. So you buy a call for protection, or you do a buy stop, right? You do a buy stop up here. That's how you protect too. Don't worry about the whole buy stop limit. It's just part of it. Okay. And again, break even, right? So this is sell. So if these two down here, if you have break even on a short stock short put, this is a covered put, you're going to add. If it's a buy and a sell, you're going to subtract. There you go. Hope that helps. Okay. I can put a link in here for you guys if you want it. Oh, that's what I want. There you go. I have the slowest internet sometimes, seriously. I have a router right next to me. I'm going to have to buy that 2 gig. I'm going to have to buy that 2 gig one. Okay. Okay. Anyone who wants to buy the Achievable, check out the link. Boom. There's a link for Achievable if you want to buy it. There you go. Okay. You want to be mid-70s. Yeah. This guy, you want to be mid-70s. Let me catch up to where we were. So I hope that helps a little, Casey. That should help you a little bit. You have to contact your supervisor. It's supervisor or manager. That's what you have to do. And you have to ask to move the money around. It's for funds, whatever it is. You have to ask to move the money around. Okay. I love it. That's awesome. But again, I'm not the GOAT. You are. You passed all the exams. Okay, good. Okay. I like look, like I said, if you're gonna buy Kaplan, just buy the Nutman. But I like STC for them, and I like Achievable as a great supplement for them. Okay. Don't do Past Perfect, don't do training consultants. Okay. Valerie, don't sweat this. You're good. Okay. I think as a supplement, I think they're good. I think they're good, but some people don't like the question so much. So maybe get the Achievable and then buy the Kaplan QBank. That works. You saw people on Facebook. Some people are saying that they love them, which is great because I think they teach this shit really well. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely layups, the options. Okay. I'm only 17 minutes behind. Okay. Zach, boom, you're going to take it. No, you're going to be fine. You're going to be great. You're going to nail this. Okay. Remember, the one thing I'm going to tell you, maybe not tonight, go get some sleep. But what I want you to do is find my 2 quick and dirties, the 63 quick and dirty and the 66. So they both together cover. I almost got hit by a light. They both together. Look at that. Oh, earthquake. Ah, okay. Okay. Now, for SIE, no, Achievable's fine. Okay. Okay. See, that's funny. Then some people say yes, Ven, and some people say no. So I like the way they explain it. I just think their questions are not hard enough. Again, investment risk and customer accounts. Oh, navigation. Okay. So if you're still on here, the first thing you could do, okay. Yeah, that's fine. And then yeah, I think that works. If you do the achievable in the Kaplan Q Bank, I think it'd be fine. Okay. Um, so the first thing you take if you're still on here is you take the SIE exam. And you have to get books on all that. But if you want to watch, I have a SIE exam prep playlist on my channel. And that'll tell you, and that will walk you right through the whole damn thing. It really does a good job. I think it does a good job. I'm a little biased. Or should I say I'm based because I'm telling the truth? Okay, hold on. Boom, I love it. You're gonna nail it. You're gonna nail it tomorrow. I don't know who you are. So put your name on there so I know who to root for. Okay. Yeah, I don't it's exactly. I don't think it's gonna be all that bad. Okay. Now, actually, you know what? You may not, but I'm gonna tell you, we might get a question where if you put the number in the wrong account, what do you do? And I got a question like that, and it was literally just tell your manager. That's all it was. Nothing crazy. Sarah, got it. Okay. So you're gonna be fine. You're gonna rock this thing. Okay. Oh, that's interesting, Mike. That's an interesting way to do it. Okay. Yeah, a lot of times it's the words. Okay. No, no, no. I think do you know what I think what she's saying is what Jane is saying is that it won't be that hard. It will be a question, and you just know you like she answered before. Just contact your manager or your supervisor. Tell your supervisor or manager, and that's what you do. That's absolutely the answer. Okay. Whatever it comes down to, tell whatever you got down to if you have to move shit around from one place to another, you have to get your manager's permission. So you should see only one answer saying contact your supervisor. Okay. Always extra shit. 100%. Okay. You're gonna Robin, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna get there together. Okay. I don't know. Oh, you're saying you have $3 million in escrow accounts in a private deal? How to automatic money on 3 million? I mean, really, just my fucking treasuries right now. You bet 5-6%. Okay. I'm not saying to do that. I'm just saying that maybe buy some First Republic stock. Okay. Jeremy, yeah, there's always going to be regs. Not deep, not trying to rip it apart, but definitely recognition. Okay. Okay. How does the fall in the value of a pound sterling affect British consumers? Okay. Foreign goods are now more expensive. That's the thing. That's literally what it is. If the pound falls, that means the other boom. That's awesome, Lisa. That's awesome. It's funny. I know they're okay, but you never know if they're just like if it's just some rambling asshole on a video. Okay. I just never know if I come across that way. Sometimes I speak too fast, shit like that. Okay. So if the value of the pound sterling, if the pound falls, okay, that means it's harder for them to buy other things. So the good thing is if the pound falls, your exports will grow. If you have it like the US, if we want us, we act like we want a strong dollar, but we kind of want a weak dollar so people will buy our stuff. That's kind of what we want is we want a weaker dollar so people will buy our stuff. Okay. So I hope that helped. Amy made me do it. That's right. I love Amy. Okay. There, if you're not on the Facebook group, go get on it. There's a Facebook group called FINRA Exam Prep. It's really good. I have about literally 4,000 people in it, and I swear to God, I think 300 or 400 are active talking to people. And then the 65-66 exam group, I help run. This FINRA one is mine, okay, and I have Michael moderating it with me. But and the good thing is they're private. All the groups are private, so this way you don't have to. Young, you're still here. I love it. I hope everyone watched my video. I talked about what we just talked about with the banks putting money into First Republic to save them. So I'm also going to work on one about. Never mind. I'll put it out there. You all get to suffer through it. Join the Facebook group. They're all super friendly. If you're looking for a study group, just post on there that you want it. And the reason I like it is it's private, so that people can't just look you up and see what you're saying. You have to be in the group. And I'm pretty tough about not letting people in there because I now go through their profiles when people, if they answer the questions are good, But if they don't answer all the questions, I kind of go through the profile to see if they're spammers or not. I'm getting better at it. Oh, there you go. Ah, that's so funny. That's awesome. What'd you have for dinner? Anything good? What I have? I basically had a cheese sandwich because I'm trying to fit it in between lessons. Okay. Yes, it's very broad. Yes, 100%, Robin. The SIE, all these exams are broad. They're all broad. So SIE is broad, but the S7 is broad, but deeper. Definitely, it's much more about learning concepts, not little details. Don't sweat that. Okay. Okay. That's refunding. So if they issue, here's the deal. So on this one, if you issue a bond and use that money to buy back another one right away, that's refunding. Pre-refunding, okay? Pre-refunding is when you issue a bond and take that money and put it in an escrow account and buy treasuries. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Robin, you're good. The fact that you learn the details, that's a good thing, right? Because rice and beans. Oh, there you go. The stewed chicken sounds better than what I had. Okay. I'm not a rice person, not really a bean. Mike, good night, baby. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for helping out with some of the answers, which was great. And challenging me, which is good. I always like to be challenged, okay? Because it makes me stronger. Pre-refunding is when you say a bond's not callable yet for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. That's also called defeasing the debt, advance refunding, pre-refunding, escrow to maturity. All of those is what you're doing is you're issuing a bond at a lower rate anyway, even though you can't call the old bond back. And that when you take that money that you got from issuing the bond and you buy treasuries, and the interest from the treasuries pays the old bond. So you're pre-refunding it. Okay. Of course you call. Of course you call the client. You have to tell the client. They called you and noticed it wasn't there. You don't hide shit from the client. So Ingrid, hopefully I got the link that helped you. Okay. You have to call the client. I mean, if there's no answer there has to be another answer where you tell the principal. You have to, if you made a mistake, you have to tell the client. Mid-70s, you're fine. You're in good shape. For the SIE, especially achievable, your mid-70s, you're fine. So Valerie, yeah, go into let's not give up. Okay. Well, that's good. There you go. I think the real estate exam might be harder than this. Okay. So yeah, so it's the first time on here. So go, if you have a Facebook, I know it's only for the old people now, okay? But if you go on Facebook and you join the FINRA exam group, then there's a lot of people on there helping with the SIE and stuff like that. It's pretty good. Oh, got it. I am anti-vegetarian. I'm a carnivore at heart. Pretty much, if I don't have meat in my sandwich, I'm not good. And usually, oh yeah, Lisa, I'll work on that. Okay. Now, and I did a video on it. I actually did a video on it. People didn't watch it. Okay. It's fine. Ask the questions. Okay. That's fine. Ask them up. That's okay. That's what we're here. Again, Valerie, go in the Facebook group. There's a lot of people there helping each other out and stuff like that. And it's super good. It's free. There's a couple. Again, Zach, you should be off this already and asleep. Okay. Suitability. No, there's going to be a couple. Boom. Did she answer about the IRA? I'll get to it. Don't worry. If I missed it, okay, I'm catching up. Achievable is fine. If you have achievable alone, you're good on the SIE. Oh, got it. You're fine. Get some sleep. Okay. Yeah, nobody cares as long as your firm doesn't care. Like if your firm doesn't mind you having. Here's the thing. So if you so that's a good question. So if you get if you work outside of it, like for a real estate company, you just have to let your firm know. But I would check the compliance department or HR because the firm under FINRA rules, you just have to let them know. But your firm may say you have to get permission. They may not care. They may care, but they may not. How do I hedge? I'm a Euro car exporter, so I'm going to hedge. It's called FINRA exam prep or FINRA exam prep. Yeah, it has about 4,000 people in it. And it's private, so you won't see anyone in it till you join, which is good. Sucker you in. We're going to get you in there. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Everyone, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, You want to be in the mid 70s on your exams, pretty much across the board. The only ones where you might be a little lower is Kaplan and Past Perfect. Okay. A Euro car, so it's a European car exporter. So a European car exporter. So what do US exporters do? They buy puts. So the European one would buy calls. They would buy calls on the foreign currency because they're worried that the dollar will drop. So Epic is exporters by puts, importers by calls. So the European exporter does the opposite. No, you can't, King. You can take the SIE, the 63, 65, 66. The 6 and the 7 you have to be sponsored for. We're trying to work on that. Now, if you are a European exporter, you're going to buy calls on the foreign currency, your own currency. And if you're a European importer, you're going to buy puts on your own currency because there's no options on the US dollar. Remember that. Because why? Because we're the shit. We're actually the reserve currency. So everything moves around us. Okay. Boom. You're going to nail it. Okay. I'm only 10 minutes behind now. Okay. It's true. If that's the thing. So if you do a little quizzes first, it's going to bump you up. I'm a fan of watching, I'm a fan of watching videos before you read the chapters. They say watch my video or the vendor's video. If you watch that before you read the chapter, it softens up the chapter a little bit. Okay. I agree. They're all different. And that's the thing. I'm a big people tell me, oh, what's on the exam? What's in the exam? Right. And I know I get a feel, but your test will be different than the person sitting next to you. Right. Even if you take it the same time, same day, whatever it is, you're going to get different tests. So it's really just about learning everything and knowing what most likely would be on there as a general rule and just being good with that. Okay. Okay. What are your answer choices? Okay. Interesting. Maybe if it gives a deposit, that might be the answer, right? Because you're really not supposed to move someone to another annuity or something unless it's better for the client, right? So you'd only do it. You can take the SIE King, you can take the SIE exam, the Series 63, the Series 65, or the Series 66. You cannot, and the Series 3, which is futures. You cannot take the 6, the 7, the 9, 10, the 24, or the 99 or 79 without being sponsored by a firm. But you absolutely get if you get the SIE in 66 or the SIE 63 and 65, you'll get hired quicker because they know you're seriously. You would buy a call on the foreign currency to hedge. Absolutely, Facebook user. So now, oh yeah, you answered that already. So you would not, more mortality and sales charges, you would not move someone into an annuity because they have more charges because that'd be worse. You only move someone into a different annuity because it's expensive if it's going to be better for the client. Shorter surrender period, better returns, better features, or they give you a bonus for doing it, that kind of thing. Other than that, you don't move them. You keep them there. Okay. Awesome. I'm so happy that happens. Okay. That is freaking hilarious, by the way. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that's an interesting question. I assume it would be an inheritance transfer or oof, hold on. Oh, you know, it might be an asset transfer because you can do whatever you want. Hold on. That has to be a test question, one of the fake ones. Hmm. Okay. I guess it's an inherited IRA, though, I guess, right? When a house inherits, let's see. It's funny. I'm torn on this one because I'm on the FINRA website and they don't say what to do. But I got to think because it's an inherited IRA. But I wonder if when a spouse inherits, treat the inheritor as your own, but designate yourself as the account holder. The assets are treated as your own. So, Joshua, no, and happy to help. Okay. I don't know. I know I'm leaning to a beneficiary, but it's either inherited or asset class, right? Because it's not a transfer, right? If only, or WR, only if it's a non-spouse, okay? There you go. There we go. That's so funny. You have to have some meat once in a while. Okay. See, some of those are going to be test ones. So here's the thing. So the IRA, so you know, here's the rule on the IRAs, right? So let's answer this one, okay? Because I bet you it's a test question. But it's either an asset transfer or an inheritance transfer. Because here's the thing, you're just as a spouse, you're getting that, and you can do whatever you want. But they even say the word assets in there. So I'm guessing inherited, but I easily could be assets. So see, when I'm not always going to get 100 on this shit. But let's talk about what happens. So if you inherit an IRA, it all depends on whether you're a spouse or not. If you're the spouse, you just take it out and you put it into your account. You open a new IRA, and it's all yours. Okay, I'm gonna say it's an. I'm really torn on this because you're really getting the assets. You're just getting the assets, right? So now, if you're a spouse, you get it. You can do whatever you want. The only time you're gonna have a problem is if the person who died has already been taking RMD or owes the RMD for that year. So you have to take out the required minimum distribution for that year, which is 73 now, and then the rest you can do whatever you want with. If they haven't hit RMD yet, you can take it in and act as if it's your own. That's if you're a spouse. If you're a non-spouse, you have to take it out over a 10-year period. Only non-spouses have to take it out over a 10-year period. That is a really great question. I'm torn between asset and inheritance. Okay. And again, I think that's a test question. Okay, so here I have a question for you, okay? You remember something, you should look up and see exactly when you took it, okay? Here's why. If you go 2 years without a full 2 years and a day without taking the test, the start's over. Because if you take it within 2 years, right? Then if you fail it again, you only have one more shot before you have to wait 6 months. But if you say you took it March 25th, make sure you take it of 2 years ago. Make sure you take it after that because it resets. Once you go 2 years without a test, it resets. Just keep that in mind. Okay. Now, Lisa, price elasticity. This is it. So I have a video on it. I'll try to find it and put it in here, but I'll talk about it. So price elasticity is the more elastic something is, the more it moves with changes in prices. Okay. So I don't want it. Elasticity. I'll put it in here too. Okay. Almost exactly a month ago. Yes, discard changes. Hold on. So basically, elasticity is how much demand. Okay, Michael, that's awesome. I'll get to elasticity in a second. I love seeing this. Okay, that's the link for it. Michael, that's awesome. Michael, that is awesome. How was it? Boom, 1 down, 2 to go, baby. 1 down, 2 to go. I love it. Okay. No, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Now, did I miss anything? I want to get back to where are you? And Valerie, you're not asking too many questions. Okay. So price elasticity is this, okay? Yeah, call FINRA. Oh, do you have a Fin? If you check your FinPro account, it should be in there. If you should have a FinPro account by now, if you're scheduling it and all that, you can see. It'll be on there somewhere. It'll say your attempts. Okay, so price elasticity is this. So if I raise the prices of something, how much does the demand drop? And you can just call FINRA, they'll tell you. So if you work for a firm, just ask them. They can check. So again, price elasticity is the more you raise the prices of something, the more the demand will drop. So if it has a 1 elasticity of 1, okay, then it's going to move a lot. If it has elasticity of 0, it's not going to move at all. Okay? Okay. No. We know that. Right. So you can roll it into, but the question is, how is it named? Okay. Is it inherited? Because I think it's inherited, but it easily could be an asset thing. Okay. Hold on. So basically, just remember. So if you have like, if you have a lot, if you have cars, if you raise the prices of cars 10%, then the demand drops. Okay. So if you have if you have a higher than one, okay. So remember something. If you have close to one or even higher, so zero means none, and then the higher it goes, the more it drops. So if you have a elasticity of one, the price will drop by exactly the same rate that the demand will drop by the same amount you raise the prices. So like if I raise my prices 10%, my customers will drop 10%, but I actually make more money because I'm getting 10% from 90% of them. Now on mine, it doesn't matter because like certain services like mine, like in reality, my services, tutors, escorts, stuff like that, the price doesn't matter. Okay. But like goods, luxury goods and cars, you start raising the price, the demand drops, stuff like that. So elasticity is strictly going, the higher the elasticity, the more the bond price will, not the bond price, the price of the good, the demand will drop. So the more you raise the price, the more the demand will drop. Okay. If it's a negative one, which is a weird one, the higher you raise the price, the more the demand goes up. And that works with some services like lawyers sometimes. If they raise their prices, they get more clients. Okay. Like me, if I keep raising my prices, in reality, the higher I go on my price, the more customers I get. I literally, and watch that video. I literally I had a hedge fund guy I was talking to him maybe 2 years ago, and I was only charging like 150, 160 an hour. And because I mean, I make good money doing other stuff and all that stuff. So, um, I have no overhead. He goes, "Why would I use you? You don't charge enough." He said, "I'd rather get someone who I charge 250." Well, he went with me and he passed and he thanked me. But um, he was like, "Well, I'd feel better if I had somebody to charge me 250." So I offered to charge him 300 an hour. He laughed, and then we went on and we worked. But that's what some people think. Some people think that the more something costs, the more valuable it is. I guess it is. So the actions and demand rises. So if that helps a little bit, Lisa. Elasticity is the fact that the more you raise the prices of something, the more the demand drops. And if the higher the number, the more it drops in the other way. If it's a negative number, then it goes up. Again, everyone, you want to be in the 70s. You absolutely want to be, you don't want to be in the 60s, okay, at all. Okay. No, you get the SIE, you're going to be good. Boom. You're going to be much better. Okay. Oh, I don't want to pin that. Hold on. I can try. Okay. I do have to jump off soon because I have to get some sleep. Okay. Um, ADRs are foreign securities trading here. So let's say you really like Nestle, the chocolate company. It's a foreign company. Who knew that, right? So if you want to buy it, you can easily open an account in Switzerland and buy the shares, or you can buy the ADR, which is like UBS or Deutsche Bank or some broker dealer, some big firm will buy a bunch of shares of whatever you call it, a bunch of shares of Nestle, put it into a thing, and then sell this on the exchange. Okay. So you're buying this, and see here all the shares of Nestle and the little chocolate crunches, they're all in there. Okay. So you're buying this, and it represents shares of the foreign company. That's what an ADR is. But it is Nestle's is not registered in the US, but the ADR is. Okay. The ADR is absolutely registered in the US. And usually it's going to be a big bank that already has to meet the requirements of registration, so they know how to do it. That's an ADR. And what do? You buy it to diversify and get foreign exposure. So now the other one, a euro dollar is when you go abroad and like you're going to do a deal in another country, and you bring US currency over there, and you say you put it in a bank and you don't convert it into the foreign currency. You bring over $5 million, you put it in the Bank of Switzerland, Swiss bank account, and then you don't convert it to dollars. That's a euro dollar. It doesn't have to be Europe. It could be Australia, whatever it is. A euro bond is like a U.S. company issuing a bond in another country, but paying in U.S. currency. So let me do that again. It's like Apple issuing a bond in London, United Kingdom, but it pays in the US currency. So we're still paying in the US currency, and all the foreign investors have currency risk because they're in the United Kingdom and they're getting paid in dollars. Hope that helps a little bit. None of them are money markets. Okay. Right. So it has to be exhausted if it's a non-spouse. If you inherit an IRA and you're a non-spouse, it has to be picked out by the end of within 10 years. And if it's a spouse, you can kind of do whatever you want. But if there's RMD in place, you have to take out that year's RMD and then go forward. Okay. Again, Michael, I'm so happy for you. No problem, Valerie. Please join the Facebook group. I'm telling you, it'll help you. There's a lot of people on there, and they create study groups and all that. Guys, not bad. We got an hour and 15, and my record is still 2 hours, but I'm too tired to do that. So I'm too old for that. Again, like I've been doing this for almost over 3 years now. I started it right before the pandemic started, and then I added a second night because I was having so much fun. Look, at some point when it's not fun, I'll just shut it down and not do it and delete my account, whatever. But right now I'm having fun. I love talking to you guys. This is literally my favorite night. Tuesdays and Thursdays, my favorite night. My family knows not to schedule anything on Tuesday, Thursday nights, even when it's Valentine's Day. And I'm mad because I forgot to put my stupid leprechaun hat on. I'll do it on Tuesday. Okay. Go. Oh, Glaze, I'm glad. I'm happy that helps. That's awesome. Okay. I never know if I'm rambling too much. Guys, thank you for coming on. Thank you, Young OG. I hope that rice and beans was good. What was I going to say? Listen, guys, go check out Michael Weiss at Series 7 Exam Tutor. Check out my other things. Go check out my TikTok, Blue Collar Finance. I put some stuff on there. Usually I put it on there first and then jump to YouTube at some point. I love this. It's so much fun. Okay. Don't forget, if you want tutoring, go with me. Please, everyone who joins in the business, go to boom. I love it. Okay. Yes, it's yeah, that's so I get it now. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't curse that much this time. Okay. But yeah, it'll come on. I think tomorrow morning or later tonight it comes on, or just leave the link. I always wear green. Here's the thing. I'm Irish, so I don't need to pretend to be Irish when all you guys do that. But everyone's Irish on Friday, right? Okay. That's perfect. So you're good. You're outside the 2 year, your thing restarted. How great is that? Boom. I love it. Even if it was December 2021, you're outside. Oh no, you'd have to wait a year. You'd have to wait till December. As long as it's 2020, you're good to go. Don't forget, check out the FinPro Coalition. Please, guys, join it. It's a lot of resources in there. If you're going to start your own firm and all that, it's really going to help. Okay. Everyone, have a good time. Don't get too drunk tomorrow night. Everyone taking it tomorrow, why the hell are you still on here? Go get off. Anyone taking it after that, please don't take any tests the day before. Stay calm, read every damn word, and check out my latest video where I talk about what the banks are doing for First Republic. I'm going to try to do this more. It's such an exciting time with the banks. Okay, everyone, y'all have a good night. I will see you all on Tuesday night, 8:30-ish. I try to say sharp, but it's never sharp. Y'all have a good night. Thank you. Yes. Robin, you're going to just verify it. Make sure it's more than 2 years. And if it's not, just take it because you're going to be fine. But I mean, unless it's around now and then you